What's up, FlickPop fans? Get ready for a whirlwind of breaking news that's shaking up the political and global stage. First up, we've got President Donald Trump announcing a U.S. military strike on a second ship from Venezuela, amidst escalating tensions and the possibility of mainland strikes. This is a massive development you need to know about. And speaking of the Trumps, get this. Reports say Barron Trump has transferred to NYU's D.C. campus for the fall semester, placing him right in the heart of the nation's capital. What does this mean for the youngest Trump and his security? The political world is also in mourning as funeral arrangements are announced for the beloved conservative activist Charlie Kirk, who was tragically assassinated. Vice President J.D. Vance is involved, and massive plans are underway at State Farm Stadium. We've got all the details on this solemn event. Finally, a major media shakeup as the Daily Beast issues a full apology and retracts an article that made allegations about Melania Trump's introduction to the president involving Jeffrey Epstein. We'll break down what happened and why this retraction is so significant. Stick around for all the details and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single second. U.S. bombs second ship from Venezuela amidst escalating tensions. President Donald Trump has revealed that the U.S. military has conducted a second strike on a ship allegedly smuggling drugs from Venezuela. This aggressive move comes less than a day after Trump refused to rule out potential strikes on mainland Venezuela or actions to oust President Nicolás Maduro. The strike, which Trump claimed killed 3 individuals he labeled narco-terrorists, occurred in international waters, with no U.S. forces reportedly harmed. Trump posted a statement on Truth Social, asserting that these extremely violent drug trafficking cartels pose a threat to U.S. national security, and issuing a stern warning to those involved in drug smuggling targeting Americans. This latest action follows a broader U.S. military deployment to the Caribbean aimed at combating drug trafficking, including a previous airstrike that killed 11 individuals off the coast of Venezuela earlier this month. The U.S. also faces accusations from Venezuela regarding a boarding of a fishing boat by U.S. Navy personnel. Trump's administration has intensified its rhetoric against Venezuela, with Secretary of State Marco Rubio stating the U.S. views Maduro not as a leader, but as the head of a drug cartel. This escalating military posture and rhetoric raise significant questions about potential further U.S. action in the region and its implications for international law and stability. Audience impact. The strike and Trump's strong rhetoric have sparked debate online regarding the legality and justification of such military actions, with some international legal experts and lawmakers questioning the president's authority to use deadly force without congressional authorization. Don't go anywhere, because the story about President Trump's aggressive stance is far from over. Next, we're diving into a surprising development concerning Barron Trump's academic life. Barron Trump transfers to NYU's D.C. campus. In a move that places him closer to the center of political power, Barron Trump has reportedly transferred to New York University's Washington, D.C. campus. This decision comes ahead of his second year at NYU, with the 19-year-old reportedly spending a semester in the nation's capital after his first year commuting between Trump Tower and NYU's Manhattan campus. The D.C. campus is known for its focus on politics, policy, and journalism, offering students unique experiential learning opportunities in Washington. While tuition and housing costs at NYU are substantial, it remains unclear where the first son is residing, though his mother, Melania Trump, has previously indicated there would always be a place for him at the White House. Sources close to the family have expressed ongoing concerns about Barron's well-being and security, with Melania Trump reportedly keeping a close watch on her son's activities. Audience impact. The news has generated buzz on social media, with many speculating about the reasons behind the transfer and its potential implications for the Trump family's public profile. Stay tuned for more on the Trump family's latest moves. Next, a somber occasion as we cover the funeral arrangements for a prominent conservative figure. Funeral arrangements announced for assassinated activist Charlie Kirk. funeral arrangements have been finalized for the late conservative political activist and media personality Charlie Kirk, who was tragically assassinated while speaking at Utah Valley University. His casket has been transported to his home state of Arizona via Air Force Two, accompanied by Vice President J.D. Vance. Turning Point USA, the organization Kirk co-founded, has announced that his memorial service will be held at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, on Sunday, September 21st. The event, which is open to the public with advance registration required, is expected to draw President Donald Trump, high-level administration officials, Republican Party leaders, and prominent political influencers. President Trump has expressed deep admiration for Kirk, calling him great and even legendary, and has announced he will posthumously award him the Presidential Medal of Freedom, with U.S. flags ordered to be lowered to half-staff in his honor. Vice President Vance also paid tribute to Kirk, remembering him as a true friend and crediting him with a significant role in staffing the Trump administration. The State Farm Stadium, with a capacity exceeding 73,000, is prepared to host this large-scale memorial. Audience impact. Tributes continue to pour in from across the political spectrum, highlighting Kirk's significant impact on conservative youth movements and his role in shaping political discourse. This is a major event, but we still have one more critical story to cover. Get ready for a major media retraction that has significant implications for the First Lady. Daily Beast issues public apology to Melania Trump, retracts Epstein allegations article. The Daily Beast has issued a formal public apology to First Lady Melania Trump and has retracted a controversial article that alleged she was introduced to President Donald Trump through a modeling agent connected to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The outlet acknowledged that the story, which cited journalist Michael Wolff, failed to meet their editorial standards. The article was initially removed in July after Melania Trump's legal team sent a letter challenging its content. The Daily Beast statement, which Melania Trump shared on X, confirmed the retraction and apologized to both the First Lady and their readers, also noting the removal of a podcast segment referencing the allegations. Michael Wolff's initial claims suggested a deep involvement between Melania Trump and Epstein, with the introduction to Donald Trump facilitated by individuals connected to both men. Wolff's reporting has faced prior scrutiny regarding its accuracy and credibility. The retraction highlights the significant legal and ethical considerations surrounding reporting on sensitive allegations, particularly concerning public figures. Audience impact. The retraction has led to widespread discussion on social media about media accountability and the impact of unsubstantiated allegations, with many supporting Melania Trump's stance. That's all the breaking news for today, but we're not done yet. We've got a rapid-fire recap of all the top stories and your chance to join the FlickPop family. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw President Trump launch a second military strike on a Venezuelan ship, Barron Trump make a surprising move to NYU's D.C. campus, the nation prepare for Charlie Kirk's memorial service following his tragic assassination, and the Daily Beast retract a controversial article about Melania Trump. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed to FlickPop, hit that notification bell, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.